Hey dudes, the following is an archival series of my road trip done around the western United States, starting in LA and then carrying on to Vegas. Hoover Dam, Grand Canyon, Monument Valley, Utah, Lake Bonneville, Northern Nevada, Lake Tahoe, Carson Pass, the countryside out of Sacramento, and finishing up in San Fran. Glad you're here for the ride. Alright guys, this is a long part of my journey. Most of it was spent on Highway 80, going through northern Nevada. Pulled over on the side of the road. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here.
How'd that get in there?
Some wide open northern Nevada country. I reckon this Midwest part of the States all looks pretty similar, like just wide open, flat desert country with lots of mountains. It's funny because you got snow on the mountains but it's relatively warm. I guess it's still springtime. I don't know if anyone can ever hear my music when I'm riding through here. I got such a random concoction of music that I play. The most ADHD motherfucker with my Spotify playlist, I'll tell you that much. Sagebrush country, heading into Battle Mountain. I speed up the footage here just because it was a cool ride, and also, damn, I wish I could actually travel at this speed. Holy crap. Because there's some wide open, expansive country, and I mean the roads are fucking perfect, but mate, it is so far to get anywhere. You know, I probably drove the length of New Zealand probably like 20 times just going between these random little towns. The highways really keep them alive. And then there's also mines out there. Nevada has a lot of mines. And of course, each of these little random towns, they all had casinos in them, which I felt was pretty interesting because I guess Nevada as a whole state is like one of the few states where gambling is legalized. In some places I can't remember which town it was, I pulled over at a service station and there was like a little casino as part of the service station. And I guess like people just get their kicks because it's like no other place in the States where you can legally just do that. I mean, which is funny because in New Zealand almost every pub has like a pokies corner, where you can use like slot machines. They call them pokies. I mean, you know, every city has a casino, almost. And this is also, you gotta remember, like, I started that day in Salt Lake City and, you know, rode out to Lake Bonneville Speedway, had a look-see, got some photos, and then I carried on State Highway 80. So I ended up just riding until dusk, really, and I found a little state like rest area. There's like a recreation park and some campsites. It's just me there, and then like this random geezer in a caravan turned up. But yeah, that day I rode over 403 miles, which is around 648 kilometers. Not that big of a day, but kind of big if you consider all the stops that I had. And you know, you got to fill up whenever you pass through a town, really, because I mean, yeah, it's a big bike, but you only got a small tank on a motorcycle, so you always fill up in random towns, and I like to stop and take photos too. Here I am speeding up again. I wish I could travel this fast over that country. I mean, if only you could travel that fast, it'd be so good. But then again, some of those family wagons, man, they would just blast past you like 200 k's an hour. Those crazy fools. And I think I lost my gloves. I think if you ever notice some of the camera angles, you look down at my hands. I think in Salt Lake City, some dude took my gloves, man. I think I parked the bike like in the middle of town when I went to the comedy show. And I guess I wasn't thinking. I left my gloves and my helmet on the motorcycle. And someone like moved the helmet and like put it down like in a garden somewhere, and then they took my gloves. Cheeky buggers. Anyway, I'm just cruising, no gloves, no jacket, tank top, jeans. Oh man, 25, no brains, just young, dumb, and full of confidence. Those long journeys on the bike, I mean, they're hard on your ass, they're hard on your patience, but you do a lot of thinking too. You sort of go into like a trance after a few hours, because especially on those roads, because they're not very visually stimulating except for like the scenery, and the scenery is so expensive, and when you're traveling you sort of got to force yourself to be very patient and then in tune with like the ride and the motorcycle and the revs from the motorcycle and all that. Like you start to go into like a trance like state, and you're not even thinking about the ride. Like you're sort of doing it on autopilot almost, and then your brain, other half of your brain just starts to think about random stuff. You know, there's not many places in the world where you can ride like that. Like back home here in New Zealand, like, I mean, if you go for a long trip, you're always going to hit corners. There's corners everywhere, and I mean, you've got to be so focused on the ride and riding your motorcycle. Whereas here, it's like you're sitting back in a chair and just like watching the world go by. Maybe in Australia you could have a similar sort of thing, because they have very similar, like, flat, straight roads with expansive country. But that's next on the bucket list, guys. I'll have to, if I get enough followers and I get enough views, oh my goodness, I'd love to do a big motorcycle trip around Australia. Hopefully by then my video editing techniques are a lot better and they're a lot more exciting. Because I tell you what, editing all this footage, it's like 200 hours of GoPro footage, and it took me like 3 months to like find the most visually stimulating / worth watching footage, and just keep condensing it down until something is like good enough that I thought people would want to see. Once I start doing my New Zealand trips and I start like paying attention to like different ways of filming and video editing techniques, I think my videos will get a bit better and better. So watch this space, guys. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me today. I'll see you on the next one, guys. It gets a bit more exciting. I go through Reno and Lake Tahoe and over through Carson Pass. So that's on the next one, guys. Alright, see you then.